Alright, please give me good moons. That was not a good moon. That was not a good moon. That's gonna be a reset. Unfortunately. None of those moons were good. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to reset that one. I'm gonna not local record this next one, so. If stream goes down, it goes down. I mean, stream will never go down, but like, if it drops frames, it's fine. Alright, let's go ahead. Ready, set, go. Hopefully we get better moons this time. I'm getting to the point where I actually do need to get good moons there because that cascade is very hard to compare to. And all those moons kind of sucked. I know it's RNG, but it's fine. Kind of what we have to deal with here. Hopefully this cap is better than last run. That last cap sucked. Let's not get a 233 this time. Let's do better. I just need to actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, that's a better start. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Yikes. Another not so great one. I was trying to spin pound, but I didn't spin pound in time. So I didn't get it. And it messed me up, but it's fine. I'm not gonna reset over a second. Now 6 seconds, that's a thing to reset over. I'm just kidding, it's not really, but like, the thing in Cascade, like, that would lose me a good 30 seconds. And I don't really want to lose that. That was garbage. Oh my gosh. Jeez, dude. Oh my gosh. It's even worse than last time. It's a 234. I messed up the frog room so bad. Oh my gosh. That was garbage, dude. Literal garbage. Literal garbage. Literal garbage. I can't believe myself. I'm 234. 234. That's really what we have to deal with right now. 234. 7 seconds in cap. Why is cap sucking right now? Why am I so bad at cap? Like, literally. Frog room, I guess I need to practice frog room. Like, people do first one player frog that's better than that. That was so sad. Yo, Jack, how you doing, man? That's so weird. They must have changed the first time chat looks so different. Did they change it? How you doing, my man? Ulation. I wanted to say that let's set evaluation. That's not right. Ulation. Mario Jumpman. Mario, son of Jumpman Mario. Alright, we're gonna try spin pounding this time. Okay, that was much better than last time. Much better. Let's see if we can make up 7 seconds that we just precariously decided to lose. Okay, that was way better. Okay. Yeah, that was good. One more. That was a good boss fight. We're only like 8 seconds behind instead of like 13. Actually, it was like 18 last time. Normally I could finish that at like 4:16. I was like 4:24. So, what capture card is this? I'm using a Razor Ripsaw. If you're asking that, I use a Razor Ripsaw. I used to use an Elgato HD, just HD, that's it. But it didn't really have a very good delay time, and my webcam would always be like desynced with my mic. It was a whole thing because I tried to make it so all the delays and stuff. So I just changed it. And this has like basically no delay. It might have like 10 frames or something. Not a good one. Really not a good one. Please give me something good. That's one that I will not reset for. It's one of the few. I will normally go with like 4 or 5. I think there's 5 moons that I'm okay with getting, and that's going to be the treasure chest, the timer challenge one, on top of the rubble, on a high cliff, and then the chain jump. Like, see, that was still slow. Like, we're going to lose time, but like, we're not losing that much. We're only losing like 5-7 seconds, something like that. I think it's like 8 seconds. I'm not sure. But it's enough where I can like gain it back, and I feel like I'm going to be confident. So your school laptop's broken. What happened? So where are we going to lose? Like 9 seconds. Nope, 8 seconds. Okay, that was right. I was right with my 8-second guess. Alright, off to sand. It's so weird playing this in English. It's not showing any Wi-Fi signals, and you can't do any updates because they blocked the update settings. What do you mean? It's not showing any Wi-Fi signals. They blocked the update settings. What have you tried? Have you tried like an Ethernet adapter, seeing what happens there? If you have one of those Ethernet adapters with the USB, I would recommend trying that. Anyway, I hope you're doing good, Jack. I really do like... I'm really fascinated by your, like, the second half of your username. Oops. Among the 5 cactuses, not great. On the lone pillar, alright. On the statue's tail. Those are 3 ones that I'm not really that crazy about. Statue's tail's terrible. I could do on the lone pillar, I guess. We're just gonna try one off here. We're just gonna try one offing. Not much I can do at this point in time here. Ruin Seed is terrible, man. We will do it. I will do it. But we're now working with 1 moon because I don't really want to go all the way to get among the 5 cactuses right now. It's not a very good one to grab. You've never played this game? Are you interested in like watching speedruns, or like what brings you over to my stream? Very fascinated. You know how the touchscreen keeps freaking out in the left corner like it's registering a tap, but you're not touching it? And you have no Ethernet? Sounds like there's water damage or something. Yo, I love that moon. That's my favorite moon. Literally the easiest one to grab. Maybe give me a bird. Alright, so we're gonna go get Jaxie right now. We'll get Among the Five Cactuses, and then we'll get Invisible Maze. And then we'll have 2 moons to work with. But this is not good, dude. Not a good stand so far. What the... Your eyes light mode switch. Yes, I do use light mode on this particular switch. Remember, I have 2 switches. The big way I can decipher between them is due to light mode and dark mode, which I really do like. I wish they had a different mode, because I probably would put a different mode on this one, but then we have the light mode and dark mode. Remember when they said they're going to add more modes? Hasn't happened. It's been almost 6 years. No, actually, it's been 5.5 years, so it's been a long time. Alright, so right now we are doing good. You don't have Ethernet? You don't have, like, any Ethernet cables, like, at all? That seems kind of crazy. If you don't have, like, any Ethernet cables. Alright, now we have 2 moons to work with, which is going to help us a little bit. Now, let's just hope we don't get the moon I'm thinking of. Bird traveling in the desert. I love that moon. What's this? I hate this game. Okay, what's the second one? Just give me the second one. Oh my gosh. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get the Jaxie moon here. Wait, you know what I should... I'm an idiot. I have a checkpoint. I can warp to it. It saves time. You know, it saves time. What do you mean you don't think so? This one's a very slow moon, but like, I don't really want to go up the tower unless it's really worth it. If I have 2 moons in the tower, okay, sure, I'll go up the tower, but right now I have 1. Not really worth it to go all the way up the tower. Especially if I can get locked out of a moon later. Because I can't go up to the tower after that. Normally I like to finish with the tower. But I don't do World Peace here because that takes way too long. World Peace Sand sucks. Like, yes, it's way easier, but it's not good. Alright. That is Jaxie Sun driving. Gonna warp back, and then we're gonna go get the bird. And not fail the bird. We're not gonna miss the bird this time. Alright, what's this? Global Maze side path. Yay! Oh, yes. Please give me something. Better. Alright, what are we at right now? We are at 7 moons. The Treasure Jaxie Ruins, that's a good moon. That's a good moon to get. I like that one. Ripsaw looks legit. Yeah, that's good. I'm using a 1080p. Costs about $100. Depends on how you're getting it. I got it used, but... We're gonna work with one moon. I think we're gonna work with one moon because I don't really want to go all the way over to this bullet bill maze. I'm literally just gonna get one moon. My hope is we're gonna get the other one right now. Wandering cactus. Wait, I have this guy. Which is nice. We can go a little faster. Looking for quality gameplay visuals. I'll get the rest of that in a second. Oh my gosh. With a capture card you're using, use an example. I like it. Alright, we are currently at 9 moons. We're at 8. Okay, so we're good. We want 16. So we're looking at our splits here. 1611 is what we're comparing to. Like right now we're only using one moon. Get on the cliff. Fine. The bad moon. This will probably take more than a minute. That's the problem with this one. Like that was terrible. For example. This is not a good sand. Yeah, this is good. Now we're gonna have you don't really like a run when you're gonna get 2 seeds in a row. Well, not in a row, but like, oh my gosh. Okay, that's fine. On top of Stone Archway. See, like that moon took 3 minutes. 2 minutes. This one's gonna take like 30 seconds. That's 11 moons. Now, the real kicker is right now what this moon is going to be, because inside a block, inside a hard place. Because do I really want to do IP clip? Because we're going to have 4 moons after this. Means we could potentially do IP clip and do that part, but is that part going to be fast enough is the real question. And we have that checkpoint, so I'm not going to go for, we're not going to try and get that checkpoint. We're going to see what this moon is. If this moon is alright, we'll go for it and take our risks. Shopping. Like, this is okay. Like, I can get a shopping moon. I do remember I need to get a lot of coins, which I will do after this. But now we only have 3 moons. So I know we can get the one in Bullet Bill Maze. Also get the one with the story moon here. Plays only. Like, that one's easy. See? I like it. See, this was a smarter move than going into the IP clip tower. And the... yeah, just the tower, I guess. So now we need 2 moons. Now we'll see what this last moon is here. See, that's good. That's a good moon. We've gotten literally all seeds. That's such a weird thing to happen. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna go over here. We're gonna get this. Oh, it wasn't on screen? I need to stay on screen. Good to know. Alright, last moon. See, now here's the section where it kind of sucks, because now we have 2 moons, where we really only need 1. But the side path is going to be the easier one here. And we will still save time over PB with this. Definitely will not gold this, but we will save time in PB by a little bit. So it won't be much, but we will be ahead. But it is worth it to keep the run going. Yeah, we didn't get any crazy moons there either. All right. That's good. Head out. We're going to go to Wooded Kingdom. Wooded Kingdom. Not any other kingdom, but Wooded Kingdom. Yeah, we will be about 20 seconds ahead. 26 maybe. I don't know. I think it's like 26. I don't remember when I globed. I think it's 24 seconds from globe to next split. Because we gotta like watch this little cutscene and then it turns black. 24. Okay, 24 seconds. I was a little off. Alright, we're going to Wooded, not Lake. Now the reason we go to Wooded is just in case we get hint art. And also just because Wooded's a little bit more difficult. Now the goal here is no hint art and try to do as little deep woods as possible. And we're going to be going to Talkatoo as quick as we can and possibly beating Spirit as fast as we can. Just because it unlocks a lot more moons. Alright, let's see what we got. Not at the dead end. Okay, I like that one. Has peculiar pipes. That one's okay. Blending pipeway. What I'm gonna do here, right at the beginning, is I'm gonna grab this checkpoint. We're gonna get our first story moon. That was not good because we got... Passive Peculiar Pipes is a deep woods moon. It means it's not the best thing ever. What we're gonna do is I'm glad we got the checkpoint. I lost my cat throw there. I mean, my cat bounce. I got one of those weird cat throws. Basically, what happened is, since I was barely on the ground for very long, I didn't get a cat bounce. If you're only on the ground for like a frame, I think it's 2 frames, you don't actually get that. Okay. Okay, so we have a lot of potential time save in this kingdom. Just looking at it. Just looking at it, we have a lot of potential time save here. And now what we're going to be doing now, we're not going to face Spirit yet. Just because I don't want to. But we are going to go and grab a checkpoint. We could also get Flooding Pipeway, but we're gonna just check what we need here. Alright, where are we going here? Awesome. Alright. Elevator blind spot. That is going to require us to beat Spewer. So not really my favorite moon ever right now. We got a Deep Woods moon and we got 2 submarine moons. And 1 submarine moon I can't even get yet. Means we definitely are going to have to beat Spewer. That was amazing. Now, of course, we only got 1 moon, but that was still really good. Alright, now we should just have 1 moon here. Now, let's see. Let's see what we get here. Climb the cliff to get the nut. Alright. I like that moon. What do we do here? I know what we'll do. Wait, climb the cliff to get the nut. We'll do this. I got an idea for this. Climbing the cliff to get the nut is like an 8% moon. For some reason I was thinking of cracked nut on the crumbling tower and I'm like, wait, that's not right. A little bit close to the edge. Yeah, that was very close to the edge. I definitely thought I was gonna die. I thought about it for a second, I'm like, that's probably not the best place to be. Yeah, we are 5 minutes into the split, we get 6 moons. This is another one of those really, really hard splits. This, Sand, Metro, and Luncheon are kind of my biggies. A lot of the other ones are okay. Lake is definitely fine. Lost is manageable. Unless I get TNT. TNT is not my favorite moon, but everything else in Lost is alright. Alright, what we're going to do now... I think I know what I'm going to do. I think we're going to get... We're going to get some checkpoints up here. So, elevator blind spot. Is luckily an easy moon. What we're gonna do, we're gonna just go in here, grab that moon real quick. And now we have this checkpoint. This is a very easy one to get. We'll just grab that and we'll leave. And then climb the cliff to get the nut. Should be easy enough to get after this. Then we'll have 8 moons. And then we'll have 2 moons to work with. We'll still have 1 moon in the Deep Woods. But if we get more moons in the Deep Woods, we'll go ahead and just go there. Because past the Peculiar Pipes is kind of one of those ones that really sucks. Yeah, that one wasn't bad. Alright, buddy. What do you got for me? Stretching your legs? Okay, that is a power moon. You know, at least we got both moons in the tower, but we got them at a really bad time. Because I'm pretty sure you have to do FRS to even get them, which is kind of sucky. Yeah, you definitely have to do FRS. Okay, we got it first try. Oh, I hate FRS, dude. That is... FRS just sucks. Wait, what the... That's not there normally. That only appeared later. Okay, I've never noticed that before. I'm just glad we got both of them. Like, that's the best we could have gotten here. Alright, what's faster? I think it's faster just to warp. Let's warp here. Alright, so that was good. Those were good moons to get. And we're still working with 2 moons, so that's good. You see the camera's trying to pan to the story part here. Tucked away inside the tunnel, and that's any percent. Love in the forest ruins. Alright. Sounds not bad. So maybe if we get nut flip here, we can get there pretty easily. I'm gonna actually try with nut flip. If not, we'll just probably warp. Alright. That was, I think, a little late. Dang it, we actually got it too! Dang, I didn't expect to get that. Can't believe we messed that up. I thought that was late. That looked really late. We only lost like 15 because of that, but dang. That was pretty cool. That was actually pretty cool. If we had like kept that, I would have been like pretty happy. Like getting that clip and that actually being useful for something. Okay, I was like, please give me that moon. Would really appreciate it. Alright, we should be at now. Alright, so we are ahead of what we should be at right now. So we're 12 moons. We're still working with only 2 moons. And now we have that moon to work with. Or, I mean, that checkpoint. So if we get something like... maybe... Okay, not exactly what I wanted. Oh... Oh, that's not a good one at all. Alright, so that just took 1 out of the game. That just took 1 out of the game. That was really bad, though. Okay. Don't really want to see that in your run. A wooded hintart appearance. Because that'll make you go all the way back to sand. All the way back to sand. Yeah, this probably will not gold at this point because of that. Sadly. But I still think there's massive potential for minutes of time save. You only need 2 more minutes. Back way up the mountain. Alright, so I think the play here is... I think the play here is to do Story Moon here, and then we'll just hopefully get a good last moon. So what we're going to do here, back way up the mountain is a 2D moon. What we're going to do is we're going to do this Story Moon, just because it's on the way to getting this Story Moon. Obviously we're not going to go and do anything there. But you see now we have the Story Moon off screen. So what's going to happen is while we're in this pipe, you're going to see all the stuff that would normally happen. So right now, you see it's breaking and then the moon's about to spawn right here. Just like that. It's actually really cool what happens there. I think it's pretty cool. All right, and then we'll head back. Do all this stuff. I love SMO. And then that's back way up the mountain. And then we'll get our Story Moon. And then we will have just 1 more moon here. And we still have plenty of time before Yeah. So, I mean, we still, I think, can even save time on this. I mean, I know we can because we got, Hint Heart. And we have that, we only had one Deep Woods Moon, which could have been worse. I have a feeling this last moon's going to be like a Deep Woods Moon or something really hard. It's just up to this one. Thank you, game. Okay. I'm okay with this. That's a really good last moon. That is a really good last moon. Really good. Okay. I'm okay with this. Ah, I pressed the button. I'm supposed to be holding the button the whole entire time, but I didn't do that. So yeah, we are going to still save about 3 minutes here, which will put us on that track to technically not sub 2 yet. I think we can get sub 2. It's just going to depend on some of our later splits. I know Day Metro is going to be a real challenge because Day Metro sucks. Day Metro is really, really hard. Alright, we are 3:39 ahead. We actually lost some time in Lake. Alright. Potential time save in Lake here. I'm impressed. Now the nice thing about Lake, we're not going to get like the Hint Heart. We might get the late clip Other Moon. Like, not Hint Heart. We're not going to get treasure chests. But we only have to get 5 moons here, which is nice. Now the play here is we are going to grab a checkpoint. We're also going to grab our terrace checkpoint. So when we do have enough moons, we're going to go ahead and grab the story moons here. And we're just going to stick with our guns here. From the Broken Pillar, that is a really good one. Alright, that is not a great one. But if we get the other one, I will do it. Alright. So those two are alright. Those are 2 any percent moons. We love those. What we're gonna do... We're gonna get that one in a minute here. We're gonna get Dory. While Dory is all the way over here. And then we'll head back and grab that one on the way back. Because it's easier than warping. It is faster. It's not really gonna do us much to warp if we did that. And then we're already at 2 moons. Okay. Treasure in the Spiky Waterway, that is... Ooh. Those are really 2 rough moons right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get shards backwards because it is on the way to treasure on the Spiky Waterway. The only one I'm not a fan of is this shard here. Okay. Now we're good. But this is on the way, so... And then we'll just collect that shard here. Not the shard. We'll collect that checkpoint to refill our health. Treasure in the Spiky Waterway, though. Ugh. Obviously, it's faster to get it this way instead of doing late clip. Alright, and then we'll warp. We'll grab that Shards Moon, and then we will have 1 more moon. Okay. Oh. Of course we get that one now. Please give us a good moon. I was hoping that he would give us a moon that we would enjoy, but you gotta be kidding me! Oh, garbage moons, dude. Alright, we'll just do the other moon, because I'm not gonna go and obviously grab regionals here. Just because that is gonna be slower. Because then you have to go in there, then you have to buy that outfit. And I can't do outfit clip. It's not going to be worth it to try and do that. Really rough, though. Just because we got the second moon at a terrible time. I still think we will save some time all over the last run. Alright, that'll be 5 moons, and we'll just do our little Rango fight, and then we'll be done. Yeah, we'll still save about a minute here, I think. I didn't know if I was going to get that. Okay, that's 1. And then we're done. Perfect. Actually, faster than I thought. I did not collect that. Okay. Yeah, we're still good. We're still gonna be good. It's gonna be great on this. We will definitely be on sub 2 pace after this, which is amazing. We're gonna be on sub 2 pace. I'm happy with that. Haven't had any golds yet though. My one little complaint. It's gonna be very hard to gold though. At this stage. I know world record's still like 20 minutes better than me though, so I know there's definitely potential for gold. Obviously Cloud is gonna be Cloud. We're not gonna have much to do on Cloud. I think Lost was a gold last time. Alright. Yo, we're going to Metro. Let's go. We're just gonna skip Cloud and Lost, right? Those aren't... Right? We're just going straight to Metro, right? Cloud doesn't exist. Wait. What's this? Wait, it's Cloud Kingdom. How did we get to Cloud Kingdom? I thought I chose Metro. I wanted to skip these. Is it not possible? Wait, we lost time here? How did we lose time here? I must have missed a fast tap. I don't want to jinx it, but like, dang. I can't believe we lost time here. I don't want to jinx it. I'm going to stop talking. Because if I keep talking, I'm probably just going to jinx it anyway. You know what? We lost a little time, but it's fine. Maybe like a 36 instead of a 33. Whatever. Not a huge deal, but still time loss. We golded? We golded. We failed. We failed that last phase. Or we didn't fail, but like we somehow golded. What did we get at 33? That probably could have been a 31 maybe then. It was that bad. Oh, dude. Not really how you want to start your Lost. Not really how you want to start your Lost off. We're just gonna, play it safe. Please give me good moons. Okay, good. Okay, that one's okay. Okay, that one's fine. I like the last one the best. Just because it's literally right next to the checkpoint I need. And then atop of propeller pillar is okay. Now we could do 2D as well. What am I doing? Can we go for it? You know what? Let's do it. Why not? Metro Kingdom is just a giant something. I thought I was dead. I thought I was so dead, dude. I thought I died, and I was gonna be really sad. Metro Kingdom's like a giant, jebaited. Alright, now we have another 3 moons to go with. Cage Gold? Okay, that one's okay. Storing over Forgotten All, good. That's okay. Enjoying the view of Forgotten Isle. Did I forget the moon? Was I an idiot and I just forgot the moon? I think I'm just an idiot. I forgot the moon. I'm really confused now. Now I'm like, wait, I did. I just completely missed the moon. I'm like, what? I'm like, I know the moon's in this kingdom. What would I do? I literally just should have looked at my moon count and I didn't. Sorry, Glidon. Had to do it too, man. Okay, well, I just wasted time. Because I literally... Okay, it's fine. It shows an amazing world to explore. Okay, now we have 3. Being out from under the bridge. Okay, that's fine. Get some rest, Captain Toad. Oh, yikes. On Tree and Swamp. Okay, I can do that one. Why don't we do Tree on the Swamp, and then we'll do... We're gonna get jebaited. Alright, we'll get eaten there, and then we'll see where these moons are here. Yeah, we are not gonna save time here, sadly. We still need 2 moons. Kinda hard to save time here, if I'm being honest. Inside the stone cage, easy. Okay, below cliff's edge, and talk. Alright, we're gonna just go for Talkatoo. I'm not gonna do Top and Toad. I'm just gonna go and see what else he has. We will lose some time here, sadly. Finish what you get told you're going to Metro. Surprise Cloud, finish Metro, and oops, lost. Finish lost, you get Night Metro. That's true. It's a lot of like moments like that. Alright. You know what? That's good enough for me. We're gonna lose 20 seconds. 25 seconds. Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be better. Like, I'm not concerned about like 20 seconds. We're 5 ahead. We're fine. We're fine. Only bad moon was Captain Toad. Didn't really want to get that one. And then just mess up there, forgetting the moon, even though I was there. I don't know how I forgot that. I think my mindset was just going darker side or all moons, and I was getting that route. Alright. Metro here is probably one of the hardest kingdoms. Especially because of what I'm comparing against. An 18-minute Metro in Talkatoo is like really good. Okay, that was bad. Oh, yes! Let's go! I love the Goomba assist. Yes! Now, do not collect this moon. Do not collect this moon. Now, there is a potential I could get that moon. Now, I don't really want to. Part of me wants to go just to collect that moon just in case, but I also would have to get an extra moon in that case. Like, it's not a huge deal, but if I get that moon, I might be a little mad, though. Okay, that was good. I'm gonna go right here. I'm like trying to figure out if there's a noise there. I was wrong. Yeah, but Metro is a very good kingdom. I know there's a Metro Kingdom demo. I don't know if I mentioned this. I probably have. Have you ever just gone into like Best Buy or like GameStop or like wherever there's a Switch demo, basically, like a demo Switch, and just like decided to play the demo? Because I've done that a few times recently. And basically, you get to explore sand, and when you explore sand, I do IP clip, and I decide to beat Harriet. It doesn't actually do anything once you beat Harriet, though. It's still like icy. If like you do IP skip and all that stuff. What's up, Quantum? Nice to see you, man. I haven't seen you in a few months, so it's really nice to see you here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We're doing some Talkatoo percent. I also should be advertising. I now have a bit goal. 5,000 bits is what our goal is here. So I haven't currently raised anything yet, but hopefully we'll get some drum up soon. I also haven't really like made a formal announcement about it yet in my Discord. I probably should, but we'll do that at some point. I hope you're doing well. Where am I going? I was going to talk to the musician. One man's trash? That is a bullet building. Moon? I really like that moon. Alright, so right now we are working with 2 sub areas and that. One man's trash, I am okay with that one. You're working 2 jobs. Oh my gosh, that's me. But I'm capped at 28 hours. You're probably not. The difference there. How do they take out the trash? Okay, that's an okay moon. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go for this moon. Alright. And then what we're going to do, we're going to warp up here. And then we're going to talk to Pauline, and then we'll do another Talkatoo. Just because I think that's going to be a good move. Okay. Usually work about 60 hours. Monday to Friday, and then 16 on the weekend. You're racking up that money, man. I'm jealous. I want to work. I don't want to work that much, I think. That's a little overkill, but almost 80 hours a week total, but man, I need more than 28 hours a week. I'm not even doing 28 hours a week. I'm like doing probably 24. But it's rough. It's real rough. You don't have any days off anymore. Yeah, I know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. I'd be fine working weekends, but right now with school, obviously, I can't do it. Alright. Ben's friends, good moon. And we have another one here. Okay. Free parking is not something we can do. We are actually locked. That one's a world peace only moon. So we kind of stuck with the one moon right now. Free parking rooftop hop, yeah. Not unlocked the world peace. Surprisingly. I don't know why that moon is available, but whatever. How you doing, Captain Toad? Okay. Like I said, there's not much we can do. We are kind of working on one moon here, so gonna be rough. Gonna be rough doing this. Ready? Go. Won't be permanent. Just started the other job last month, only until January, so it's only a temporary job. What's the job? Second job isn't even really even for the money. It's here at Best Buy. You're working at Best Buy for a discount? Did you hear my conversation? You came in like right when I was talking about Best Buy. So I'm wondering if you like heard what I was saying about Best Buy. Swing in the breeze. Alright, back to the heliport. This is kind of just a lot of warping. Can't do anything, dude. Like, is our guy here? The guy is here. I just literally can't do anything. Because there's no scooter. Unless there's another scooter I can grab. I don't think there is. Wait, actually, we totally can. I got it. Okay. Vaulting up a high rise. Oh my gosh. That's the rocket sub area. Okay. I got it. I understand. We can do this. No, you didn't? Yeah, I was talking about Best Buy, basically. And how you could, like, do, like, the Mario Odyssey, like, demo there. And I've been in Best Buy just a couple times recently just to play SMO, like, on the demo. Like, no other reason. So you can get up here. No, dude, you suck. Ugh. This is such a slow moon, and I have nothing else I can do. Everything else is a sub area. Right now, I am not doing too hot. Like, we can get 4 musicians, which we probably will end up doing because we are literally desperate on moons. Okay, so we can do this moon. I figured this out. Okay, that's one. That is one moon. Vaulting up a high rise is rocket sub area, and I don't think I want to do that right now. I'm really hoping for like Dino sub area. Like Dino sub area would be nice right now. Other moon and Dino sub area, because I don't even know what moon I'm getting in Dino sub area. Vaulting up a high rise, I know that one. Okay, shopping is fine. They have an SMO demo. Well, they just have a Switch. And the Switch has all like demo games. Like throughout the entire history, like it has like the Kirby demo, like Forgotten Land. So it just has a lot of stuff. 7 Hours Dead. Alright, we were at 12 moons, so we were staying ahead of our thing. We need to be at 1823, which means every moon has to average under a minute, which is not really what's happening right now. Okay, that's a good moon. We have 3 more story moons. So just we get like 4 more moons maybe. Then we could do those. Depending on what we have here. And then the scrap, okay. That is gonna be one where I'm gonna go get a story moon with it. For the discount, you want to buy some appliances when you move out? Where are you moving? If I may ask. Okay. I wonder how long it would take to do SMO, like, Talkatoo all moons. That would take way too long, right? That would take probably like many hours. Alright, so that's that. Now we have 2 story moons to work with here. I guess 3 if you really want to go and get the sewer treasure moon, but I don't recommend that one. Okay. This is the easier one here, so I will go for it. There we got it. I have no idea you're trying to prepare for it. Are you sure you're buying a house? Yo, that's sick, dude. That's so exciting. I'm preparing to buy an apartment, and like even that's just like really hard. Okay, we're good. Taking the taxi back's actually a little bit slower, so we're just gonna work. That's really sick though, dude. Buying a house. One of my coworkers just bought a house. He had to take a lot of loans out though. City Hall lost and found. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go for... You know what? We'll go for it. We have 2 more story moons. We do have 2 more story moons. We'll see what this last moon is. I think we actually can save time here though. I honestly kind of like getting this moon. I remember when I said I was going to get this, and I did get it. It was actually okay. It's actually okay to get that. If you're going to get an apartment, you wouldn't bother buying any appliances. You just save them for the past 4 years. I see. RC Car Pro. Haha. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to get 1 moon here. From the Dino sub area, whatever it is. I'm just gonna check real quick. Big jump. Okay, that's what I thought it was. At least we don't have to go as far as for this one. Like, it still sucks because we have to do, like, we're not getting 2 moons out of it, but like, we don't have to do the entire sub area. This is the secret moon. I don't really need these, but it's fine. So you have almost enough to pay for the house up front if it's below 200,000. That's insane, dude. Right now, I'm looking at buying a car, and that is like really insane for me right now. I'm thinking about buying a new one. Actually, if you can believe it, But I don't have enough money for it, like to buy the entire thing. I'm looking at cars around 17, 18,000, which they're okay. They're okay prices. But like every used car is literally garbage right now. That's a good moon. That's a good moon. We're gonna do that one. That's a really good moon. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do slots, and then we'll look at Talkatoo one last time. Actually, we won't. I think we're just, unless it's like something stupid, like stupid easy. We'll just get the Guitar Moon. This is a really good metro. Okay. But yeah, no, I definitely need like I'm looking at used cars. Used cars like right now are like, especially I'm in Tennessee, and like Tennessee used cars are just terrible. I'm a senior and I'm like, you know, I obviously have to buy a car. We're not gonna get that. We're just gonna do this. All right, but yeah, just used car markets are insane. So I'm like, actually buying a new car looks better than a used car. Like you would never have expected to see that like a few years ago, but just because everything's going up in price right now, it's just kind of sad. Like whatever, I'll just fork it over. Once you find a house and move in, you're actually gonna save up for a new car. The new car is gonna be a lot. Do you have like a girlfriend or anything like that? Or do you have to like not worry about it? My dad bought a house before my mom like knew him. So like my mom got to move into the house. It was nice. Look at that time save. First gold of the run. Oh, actually second. We golded Cloud, which doesn't make sense, but it's fine. We have a really good snow. We might lose this time. We might lose the time right again because snow, because 735 is pretty good. Like for reference, like a normal 80% snow is like 515. Used cars are always difficult because people tend to lie about the quality. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, well, I used to like just be wholeheartedly against used cars. I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be worth it. It costs too much, which they do. I think cars do cost way too much for new cars, but I'm looking at like low budget cars now, and low budget cars are fine. Low budget cars, you know, they're not going to be the best things out there, but they're going to get me from point A to point B. Okay, treasure in the ice wall, that's fine. That's not good. Yeah, that one's fine. So we already got a bad moon. Because we got a Alpha moon, which I'm not a huge fan of. Now we do have 4 story moons technically, really just 3. Okay. Alright. Let's see what happens here. No, we didn't get it. I was like, if I get Snow Clip, maybe I should just do the thing, but I didn't. So it's fine. Shopping. Alright, that's good. We still have plenty of points, so we're good. We should have enough coins for the end. You've been dating for around 1.5 years now, but she doesn't live near you at the moment. I mean, not that I don't believe in living together before marriage, but I don't. I think it's fine. I mean, I don't know how far you live away from her. That might be tough though, like if you live really far away. Might be pretty tough. Let's see here. That's really cool though. It's better than me. Over here at college, just trying to figure it out. She's in New Mexico and you're in Michigan. You're not in your rush to moving together, so it's fine. Yeah. How often do you get to see her? Dang. If you're like working so much, I feel like that's hard. I'm glad you guys are making it work though. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna just do this. Oh, that takes out a moon. That takes out a moon right there. This is not good at all. See if we have to do Rango 2 today. Please no, I would no like to do Intart. This will put us at 7. We could potentially do 8 and 9 there. So my goal here is I'd love to get Treasure in Shiveria. We can get Treasure in Shiveria and then we get whatever the moon is in the glowy Joey room. That'd be great. If we can get those 2 moons, that would be perfect. If not, we still have 2 story moons. We'll see what this moon is here. See, that's what I wanted. That was exactly what I wanted. That was exactly what I needed. You've only visited her twice in person? How did you guys meet? So... we are... duped right now. That was probably the worst snow I've gotten. We're pretty much locked right now. We could have gotten Captain Toad, which would have been okay, but that's... we're at 6, that'll be 10, we can get... oh man, dude. This is really bad, dude. This is not going to PB. I mean, not gonna gold. We're gonna lose probably a minute here. Like, we're gonna lose a lot of time to this. Yeah, for 13. We still have to go to the shop. Like, we could have gotten 2 story moons, but we literally could not. Like, it's faster at this point to literally just get both of those moons. So sad. This is so sad. Online, you've been friends for about 7 years. Nice. Sorry if I'm not looking at all your chats. Just like got interrupted here. Not the greatest thing ever here. We're already like behind. We're losing a good minute here. A minute and a half. Because we have to get all the shards. You know it's bad when we get both of these moons. So we definitely gonna have some time saved. We have a really good metro, but snow's killing us. Snow is killing us right now. At least we could have gotten like, we should have gotten like Captain Toad or something. I would have been fine with Captain Toad. We're gonna take damage, don't care. Take the damage. Literally. Better. Can't stick around, but you're gonna lurk. Have to go to work out. Oh, you have to go work out. I need to work out more. Every time someone says, "Oh, I'm gonna work out," I'm like, I haven't been working out. I've also been sick like the past 2 weeks. So like I haven't really been feeling up to going to want to work out, but I definitely need to start working out more. I've just been really tired. It's just been really sad. So do you like go to the gym, or do you like have like a place to work out at your place? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Over 2 minutes to that. That's so sad. Alright, so snow. Snow is going to be our time save next run. Snow is going to be... Snow is probably... Snow is probably the most limiting kingdom in terms of what you can get from Talkatoo. Like, even Lake has more moons than Snow. Just because there's so many story moons. Like, for example, Seaside coming up here, it's going to have a lot of moons we can get. Now, they're not all necessarily going to be good moons, but they're all moons. Not all moons, like the category, but yeah. You make time, she needed. Only visit twice. You don't respond the whole time to talk or visit. We both are pretty independent. You'd make time if she needed you, though. You get a month and a half paid time off each year. Yo, that's sick. You have both, but you prefer going to the gym because it keeps you up and moving. That makes sense. I have a gym here on my campus. Oh, man. Okay, that's a good moon. Okay, we'll do those ones real quick. Like, this one's on the way to that second moon. We got the checkpoint, so we should be good. The other one is Hurry and Stretch. I believe that's the second moon of a certain sub-area. Could be wrong. It might be the first. I need to, like, just get a solid workout schedule going. Ready? Please be a right moon. Okay, good. I do know all moons, so. I was worried going into this that I wasn't going to know every single moon name. So far, I've been good. The only ones I really come into trouble with is sometimes I'll mix up the first and second moons. Shopping, okay. I like that one. I'll mess up the story moons. Okay. That's easy enough. And we also have backups. We can always get the story moons if we really need them. I feel like I'm getting into a jam. Because there is 4 story moons. Drum on the seaside floor. Good moon. That was really bad. Now we have Bat Canyon. Might as well just go for Bat Canyon. We'll go ahead and do it. That way we can work with multiple moons. And we'll get the checkpoint over there. Okay, that's good. And I can excavate. Amazing. Loved by the seaside. Okay. Sunken treasure in the cloud sea. At least loving the seaside. I know how to do that one. This one is the secret moon here. Shouldn't be too hard. And then we'll have 3 moons left. Oh my gosh, I thought I was so dead. I thought I was so dead there. We survived. I'm very impressed. Okay. 4 moons. Treasure chest in the narrow valley. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here. We now have 2 February moons. Hopefully I can make this. Not even close. We'll go ahead and do this one. Hopefully we don't get the other moon right after. I'd be pretty mad. I'd be actually very, very mad if I missed this one. So I've learned that this moon, not the one I'm getting, but the regular moon in here is actually possible. Without any captures. So it's a moon and it's available in min caps max moons. It's pretty cool. Of course, I've not dropped any frames this run. What am I doing? Down with Seaside Hintar? You've got to be joking. Okay, so we're just gonna get these 2 moons and probably not save any time because of that. I could go and look at another thing, but I don't want to. Alright, that's one. Really? Alright, we actually are gonna lose time here. Which sucks. Because that was really good kingdom until the last couple moons. It's fine, we'll take the L. We'll take the L. We'll take the L, we'll lose the 15 seconds or so. Okay, not even. 13? Something like that. Yeah, just about 13, I think. Now, how good was our luncheon? Luncheon's a long one. Luncheon's the last really hard one. After this, we got a normal ruined, just 2 moons in Bowser's, and then moon. We are still on a decent pace. We're not on currently sub 2 pace, but if we save at least a few seconds here, we'll be fine. I'd like to gold this, but it's going to be very, very hard to do so. Nice. Ready? Okay. Awesome. Okay, we're good. Solid. Solid. Okay. Okay, good. Extreme Simmer, alright. That's out the door. Okay, that one's easy. We can do this one. We can do this one and the next one. Now we're going to be working with 2 moons again. Okay. Be working with 2 moons. It sucks. Already. Like, right off the bat. Or clicking detour, alright. Okay, that's fine. Have I done Nipple percent? Yo, what's up? How you doing, E. Luth? I have done Nipple percent before. It's not really one of those categories I like to grind a lot, but sometimes I feel like doing it. My current PB is an 823, I want to say. Something like that. A strong simmer, yay! Alright, so we just got both outfit door moons here. So we're gonna go ahead and just collect some regionals and do this room. Not really the moon I would want to get. Fine. That's fine. What categories do you like? I like a lot of the longer categories. I'm a longer category runner. Nipple percent is actually the shortest category in the entire game. So I guess if you count block percent, that one's technically the shortest. But I'm a fan of like all moons and darker side and Talkatoo percent. I also really like running bingo in this game. Currently in a bingo tournament. Gonna be having my bronze match tomorrow, which is exciting. I do like dark side as well. I don't run dark side very often anymore, but I used to run it pretty often. Same thing with darker. I'm not really a big fan of any percent. World peace is alright. I haven't really ran World Peace in a long time though. Bingo is fire, yes, I agree. Because I like how the route changes every time. 80% gets pretty repetitive. At least in darker, like, or like longer stuff, or like Talkatoo. Like Talkatoo and Bingo are like one and the same, because you can always route. Except Talkatoo is full game. Instead of just like, you know, to like Seaside or something. Okay, now we're at 6 moons. Not great right now. But we're gonna have 2 moons open instead of 1, which is nice. Okay. On the Cheese Rocks, another Strawberry Moon. And Golden Turnip Recipe 2. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Now just don't get this other moon later. Have I ran 100%? I have ran 100%. I ran it once. It's an okay category. It's just basically all moons, but like do a lot of coin grind, and I was really sucky at the coin grind. So I wasn't a huge fan because of that. I will run it again. But I need to learn like coin grind better just because I suck at it.
Thank you.
Alright, we are not allowed to collect that moon. How did that work? Dude, how did that work? Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I just saw that. I really do appreciate that. Let's see here what we got. Okay, slots is good. That's it. Spinning athletics. Oh. Hate getting that one. We're back down to 1 moon. Back down to 1 moon. Please give me like... Spinning athletics is really, really inconvenient. Slots is fine. Have you ever ran this game or anything? Or like just like nipple percent or something? I don't know. Okay, be here. Okay, good moon. Yeah, this is rough, man. This is rough. We are at a good amount of moons. We're currently ahead. You know what we need? Pollen salt. Okay. %, moon. Okay, we're good. Just don't mess this up. Amazing. Okay. It's 11 moons. Only 2 moons ahead of this. We can get 4 moons at the end. It'll take about 2 minutes to do that, though. That's really bad. Alright, we're gonna go for a fork-picking detour. But I don't really want to do any of the other moons. Golden Turnip Recipe. I can't believe we got all of them. It's a really bad one. Alright, just that one. And go back. so we got 4 moons to work with. We only need 2 more in that case. So I really like something easy. Okay, that's an easy one. That's a really easy one. How do you earn shurikens? You just stay in stream. Twitch will automatically give them to you. Depending on how long you stay in the stream. I believe it's about every 10 or 15 minutes they give you an automatic 50. If you're a sub, you get multipliers on that as well. Okay, good moon. Alright, there we go. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, buddy. If everything goes according to plan, we should be able to gold this. So we only need 4 moons left. Yeah, we should be golding this. That was a good split. Nice bonk though. We could potentially save a minute here. It probably will not end up being that much, but it will be at least a good amount. Because I love, so right here, all we have to do is just get our 1 more moon. This is about 2 minutes from here to that moon. Yeah, but now shurikens, you get them for free. You do have to obviously unlock the, you have to buy a sub for like emotes and stuff. I don't know how much you know about Twitch. You can get follow emotes though. My favorite follower emote's probably Pog. That's a good one. Okay. Nice! I love when I don't get my cap bounce back. Alright, so we're gonna be saving about exactly a minute here, I think. Pop up gold. So, really good luncheon. I will say, that was a very good luncheon. Very good. All we gotta do is... Okay, that's actually more than a minute. All we really have to do now is Ruined, easy, Bowser's, 2 moons, and then Moon, any percent. And that's it. We are on sub 2 pace. I think this is definitely gonna sub 2 at this point. So, we'd have to mess it up pretty badly to get it. We'd have to have... It basically would have to come down to Bowser sucking really a lot. Like, Ruin is fine. Let's see here. Yeah, Bowser's took approximately 11 minutes, so... Like, that's not the greatest Bowser. I know we can save time there. And then Moon was about an average Moon. Alright. Go Dragon. Let's go Dragon. I actually have not done this boss fight in a hot minute. The last time I did this boss fight was... When was the last time I did this boss fight? Probably whenever my last Darker run was. Which was, I think, a few weeks ago. I think I was still in my old dorm. So it had to have been at least 2 months ago. Or a month and a half ago. Could be wrong. Alright. 1, 2, 3. I think I finally understand how to do this boss fight fast. I understood what I was doing wrong. Like, that felt pretty solid. Felt pretty solid. Like, I don't think that's gonna necessarily gold, but I'll take it. Yeah, that won't gold. I think it's like a 22. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's just your average ruined. Just on 158 pace right now. I did not mean to do that, but we lost time because of that. Could have actually saved time. How long am I going to be streaming for? Probably about another hour and a half. Not sure. Not sure what time it is for you, but it's currently 11:39 here in Tennessee. So I'm just doing some practice here for Talkatoo, and I might do a bingo after this, just because I do have a tournament round tomorrow. Practice for. I haven't really been practicing. Huh. That was really good. I wonder if I can get a 9-minute time here. It's always going to be 10 minutes. I feel like I can save time here. I think it's going to depend on the boss fight. Because my best goal is an 8 something, like an 8:45. Does it really take me 2 minutes to get 2 moons? And that's with, like, getting the 2 moons. Like, I know, obviously, we're not going to be doing that. It's so weird. I guess it really just depends on what the moons are. I'd have to look at my Talkatoo World Peace Splits. I feel like I definitely can do it faster than that, though. Oh, that felt really good. Okay, we did not take damage there, and I don't know how. That was insane. Are you from... Where are you from? Where are you from, Eluth? I hope I'm like saying your name right. I don't know. Eluth. Love it. Yep, let's go. I did it right. Alright. No special moon. You're from Colorado. Yo, that's so sick. My cousins used to live there. Colorado's a nice state. I like the mountains. The mountains are awesome. It is dope, yep. I agree. Just in case I need it. How did I get that? I like totally forgot about the fast strat for a second, and I somehow still got it. Somehow I still got it. Okay. Hear it. Hear it, please. So have you ran this game then at all, or like what? Just interested in the runs, or he's bouncing way too many times. What categories do you run? You're on 80%. One of those people. 80%'s hard, man. I have a 107. It's like okay. Like 107's okay, but like I'm like one of those people, I don't want to like go for hard strats or anything. I'm more like one of those people that's like really improved movement. That's so hard to do like at my level. You're pretty new. World peace and nipple percent. Those are good categories. If you're new, those are good categories to start out with. But if you want to get familiar with like moon names and stuff, I definitely would recommend like Darker Side and stuff. I'd start with Dark Side. That's what I started with, and then I would go to Darker Side. I don't think you should do all moons like right away. Like I'm a huge all moons fan, but I don't think you should go straight into it. I feel like you should get a decent darker. No inner wall checkpoint. We're just gonna do this instead. And like all moons. Skipping that checkpoint. Awesome, this is good. Alright. Birdless, I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm really hoping this works. Please give me birdless. Please give me birdless. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Let's go. That was stressful. I literally forgot how many times he's supposed to jump. Tells you how long it's been since I really just actively tried to do mech. Darker just takes a lot of time out of your day. Yeah, it does. Do you only have like a limited amount of time to speedrun? Like, Darker's, like I said, if you have time, like, it's a good weekend run. I mean, I don't really do, like, long runs all the time. I was gonna do Darker today, actually. But, like, for example, like, I didn't want to do Darker because I just didn't have time. Because I was doing homework. Like, I totally understand you with that. It's definitely hard. Like, Darker's not that long of a run. I don't know how your any percent is, but like I said, start with Dark. My first Darker run, I think, was like a 230. This is like when I had like a 115 any percent or something like that. I don't remember. I think it was something around 115 when I did my first Dark run. And then Darker, my first run was like a 5-hour run. My first Darker was garbage. Now I have a 347. 345. 345. Forgot I did that run. I lost 5 minutes to glide on skip though, so it was a rough run. But yeah, even I fail stuff. So don't feel bad if you like ever miss like tricks, because like even top runners do it. I'm not a top runner, but like I still fail stuff. Alright, so we're actually doing really good on this. If we get 2 decent moons, this is going to be a free gold. So we're really hoping for 2 nice moons here. We have 3 options here. Underground Giza, which is not bad. Down behind bars, it's okay. Oh my gosh. Let's go, dude. Let's go. That's exactly what you wanted. That's exactly what you wanted. That was a really good Bowser's. I gotta be honest. That was a really good Bowser's. Those are probably two of the best moons you could have gotten. Because they are together. That's amazing. That's really good, dude. Oh, these are good moons to get. Such good moons. Learning runs are hard. Yeah, they can be. I definitely agree with you. I definitely agree with you. Learning runs is hard. Yeah, we're saving like a good minute here. Let's go, dude. 157 pace. This is gonna be a 157, like no matter what at this point, unless we like die and escape or something. If we die and escape, yes, okay, it won't be a 157, but it's like we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good at this point. We didn't have to get any. We didn't have to do any duplicate moons, which is amazing. I think this is the first Talkatoo run where I haven't selected a wrong moon. So I'm impressed with this run. I knew this run had potential, but sub 2, I think it's possible. It's definitely gonna happen, I think. 538. We can potentially get a 156 if we gold this. Because my gold in any percent is like a 131. Or not a 131, a 531. Maybe even a 530. Probably not gonna happen, but I can hope. I can hope. Yeah, but I get you with the homework stuff. The homework, I get a lot of homework. Being a senior in college, definitely get some homework. You definitely get some homework. I actually got less homework last year, if you can believe it, as a junior in college. Well, I didn't do that very well. Alright, we're fine. No way! What was that? That's a new one. My captor just said no. My captor just said no. My cap died. Like, what was that? Okay. Yeah, this is not going to gold anymore. We lost like 15 seconds. That sucks. That sucks. Unfortunate bong. Yeah, definitely. I won't say it hasn't happened before, but it happened because it has, but it's just one of those ones where it's kind of rough to get that. It should be fine. Just gotta have a good rest of this. We'll be fine. Like, I'm not worried. Like, my goal is just to get sub 2, which we'll get at this point. But I won't gold this. It means we can compare to it again in the next run. We're really gonna have to, like that Bowser's is gonna be so hard. That Bowser's was basically perfect. The only thing that we can maybe save time on is like maybe we have a little bit in Harriet because like he bounced a few times. Or we can get like a really good like mech with all the like crazy fast strats that I don't do. But I like other than that, pretty much it. Yeah. This will not gold. It'll probably be just a few seconds off gold. It's gonna be close. This depends on our pillars. But this will be at 57. As long as we don't die in 2D section. Which I haven't practiced 2D in a while, so hopefully we don't. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's go. All right, I'll take it. Yeah. It'll be about it'll be like a 156, 157, like 1x. That was a good pillar. It was like 7 shots. I know, I'm saying 7 shots. Should have been 5, but like, that's a good pillar for me. That was a 6 shot. And that's going to be another 6 shot. Yep. Barely missed it. I was actually going to be an OX. Wow. We clutched out that pillars. That was a good pillars. I think that was like a 55 pillars. That was good. GG. 157.07. Nice 7-minute PB. Love to see it, dude. Love to see a 157, man. Yeah, good stuff. That was good stuff. 157.07, man. Definitely the like the start of the run, I was a little bit wary about it. Even in sand, I was a bit wary about it because we lost some time. Because we got all the seeds in sand. We got a lot of unfortunate things happening in sand, but we were able to clutch it out with wooded. Wooded was kind of our big time save. Like we didn't even gold wooded. Like wooded was still like I think it was still like a minute off gold. Because we were like we were prohibited because we had a deep woods moon and we had a Kintart and we never went to deep woods. I think that's one of the first runs I've never gone to deep woods because we only had one moon the entire run, which I will say that's probably helpful because past the peculiar pipes was not a good moon. Didn't appreciate getting that. Lake was good. Lake was the only thing in Lake that was really, really bad is getting those 2 strawberry moons, and we only needed 1 at that point, so we couldn't really do anything. Cloud, I don't know how we golded. We messed up on the last phase, so we somehow it worked though. So 34. Lost a little bit of time because we got Captain Toad and we forgot. I remember what happened. Dave, I forgot to change the split to just Metro, but it's fine. Metro was good. I liked Metro. Metro was really good split. I didn't expect to save so much time, and that's one. Snow was our run killer this one though. Having to go into outfit door sucked. Didn't like that. Seaside also lost a little bit. We got the hint heart. We had a lot of hint heart stuff this run. I will say we got like 4 hint hearts in the run. If I'm remembering correctly. Maybe it was just 3. I think it was just 3. We didn't get luncheon. Yeah, no, it's just 3. Yeah, luncheon. Luncheon was good. I really appreciated luncheon. Ruined and Bowser's. Bowser's was so good. Bowser was so good. And then Moon. But yeah, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, good PB. Be sure to check out some of my other videos like here. And yeah, thanks for watching the video.